Imagine this. Someone spends months planning a bank robbery, mapping out every tiny detail, only to forget one simple thing: filling up the getaway car with gas. Sounds ridiculous, right? Yet these stories are all true. Tonight on GrimLock, we'll dive into the dumbest mistakes criminals have ever made. Mistakes so absurd, they landed them in prison faster than you can imagine. Trust me, you won't believe how careless some of these people were. Usually when we hear about crime, we picture brilliant thieves or masterminds outsmarting the police. But the truth is far less glamorous. Many criminals are careless, reckless, or just plain foolish, and it's often their own stupidity that gets them caught. Our first story takes us to the U.S. Two men robbed a small convenience store and fled with the money. Everything seemed to be going according to plan until their getaway car stopped just a few hundred meters away. Why? They hadn't put gas in the tank. By the time they tried to run on foot, police had already caught up with them. It's hard to call that bad luck. That's just poor planning. The second case is a classic. A young burglar in Pennsylvania broke into someone's house. Instead of leaving quickly, he sat down at the homeowner's computer and logged into his own Facebook account. When he rushed out, he forgot to log off. Imagine coming home to find not just your belongings stolen, but the thief's social media account still open on your screen. Unsurprisingly, police had no trouble tracking him down. Then there are the two burglars in the UK. They stole electronics during a home invasion, but one of them made a mistake that cost them everything. He dropped his own cell phone at the crime scene. Detectives simply called the last number in the contacts and quickly identified him. Within hours, both men were under arrest. One small slip-up, and their entire plan fell apart. And finally, one of the strangest disguises ever attempted. A man in Canada thought he could hide his identity during a robbery by wrapping his face in plastic wrap. Yes, cling film. Unsurprisingly, security cameras captured his face with perfect clarity. The footage was so clear that police identified him within hours. His invisible mask only made him more memorable. These stories may sound funny, but they also reveal something important. Crime always leaves a trace. For the victims, these weren't jokes. They were terrifying experiences filled with fear and loss. The criminals' mistakes might make us laugh, but their actions still had real consequences. So, which of these mistakes do you think was the dumbest? Or maybe you've heard of an even more ridiculous case. Share it in the comments. Your suggestions might show up in a future GrimLock episode. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe for more chilling and sometimes darkly funny true crime stories. Until next time, stay safe and remember, crime never pays.